And welcome back. Now we bring our attention to the Hofstra Softball team, and guys, they've been very streaky. They have 2 streaks this season of winning 4 straight, and 2 streaks this season losing 4 straight. What is behind this inconsistency?
A very streaky team right now, but I think it's all on the pitching staff. I think it's giving up homers specifically. If you look at the stats, almost every single game that they lost this season, they have given up a home run. And vice versa, every game that they've won, they haven't given up one. So it's not the obvious, giving up runs to lose a game. It's morale and motivation. I think that when this Hofstra team gives up the home run, it's difficult for them to rebound and get motivated to, come back, get some extra runs, start a rally. So I think the pitching staff is the anchor of this team, and that's behind the streaky play.
I think it's the inconsistent pitching from what we've seen on the mound so far from Hofstra this season. Almost all of their pitchers have over a 3.5 ERA, and in the CAA, that's not going to be great. And so in games that they lack run support, they lose. But on games that they're able to compete and go toe-to-toe with these teams and maybe even blow them out in some circumstances, that's when it gets better. And so there's give and take there.
Of course, and you both mentioned pitching woes. The one thing that hasn't been so bad this season for Hofstra is their hitting. They're 34th in the nation for batting average, 307. 6 players batting over 300, 2 batting over 4. And when they put up 7+, they've only lost once this season. So offense is very important. Who has been their best offensive player the first 2/3 of the season?
For me, it's J.C. Ruberti. She has a 391 average right now, and she has a team-leading 26 RBIs. She also has a team low 3 strikeouts, so that's huge. That shows that she's a team player, knows how to drive home runs, and get these rallies going. Any day of the week, I would take RBIs rather than average, so to see 26 RBIs is huge for me.
It's got to be my girl, Megan Giordano, the big power bat in the middle of this lineup. She's already smashed 16 home runs this year. Teams are afraid to pitch to her, and she will get on base no matter what. She's got a 900 OPS right now. Absolutely phenomenal work 2/3 way into the season from Megan.
Of course, Hofstra has some great bats, but so does the team they're going to play this weekend, Delaware, who bats .355. They're the leader in the CAA North, and Hofstra played them earlier in the year. They split 1-1, but it's going to be a tough series, guys, 3 games. What does Hofstra need to do to overcome their 4-game skid they're riding right now and compete?
I think it's pretty obvious. They have to win this series. They have to at least beat them 2-1, 2 out of 1 games, or maybe they'll get the sweep. But that starts in the pitching staff. As we said earlier, the pitching staff could be the anchor of this team if they are on point. Delaware has a tough lineup, a very tough lineup, and for the pitchers to not give up any home runs, I think that could be a potential 3-game win.
Listen, the bats have got to come out. When you're going up against the top team in the CAA, you need to be expected to put at least 7 to 10 to 15 hits on the board at any given time. That's what Hofstra's going to have to do. They're going to have to go toe-to-toe. It's not going to be a battle of the pitchers' duels as they go out there on the mound. It's going to be a battle of the bats, Danny.
Of course, they want to come out hot and get hot on the bats. But listen, the CAA North, very tough. The top 2 teams, Drexel and, of course, Delaware, they're both 4-2 in the conference, and Hofstra is 4-4. They're third. Where's Hofstra going to finish in such a cutthroat division?
In my opinion, I don't think Hofstra's moving, and I don't think the rest of the division is moving either. I think it's going to be Delaware first, Drexel second, Hofstra third, and then Towson last. Hofstra has a tough schedule coming up, and Towson, I don't see moving past them, but I don't see Hofstra moving past Drexel or Delaware.
Yeah, I agree. I have them third, and pretty much for all the same reasons that Beau said. The top 2 teams are at the top, and Hofstra right now is a growing team with a lot of growing pains, and that's going to come with some inconsistent seasons and double-digit wins, double-digit losses type feel.
Of course, and we all hope that they can get them going and have that dream game against Delaware, as you mentioned, Eddie.